Hey everybody, how's it going? Right, here we are back with another race results video. It's been a couple of weeks since you heard from me last. So we've got some good results coming up. I was just in the Gold Coast for the Triathlon World Championships over the weekend. So we'll be talking about that, as well as some of the races that have been going on back here. Right, first up, a couple of weeks ago, Whangamata Half Marathon, Scott Creswell and Dave McLaughlin both had great races there, both were second in their age groups, respectively. The boys had ridden over the day before. Here's their bike ride as evidence: 159 kilometres, 6 hours 2 minutes, 260 TSS. So they weren't mucking around there. It was a good day on the bike. Followed it up with an excellent run performances, and just to top things off, Dave backed it up with a 6 hour ride the next day. So that's great training for Dave with Ironman Kona coming up in a couple of weeks. So good effort, lads. Next on the results, we had the Sri Srimnoy 10K road race in Auckland Domain. Nice little 4-lap race there. And just to carry on the tradition from the last time we raced there, where Rob Humby won it, Scotty Yang won this race. So debut win for Scotty in the race. Good to see the training's paying off for him. He ran this one to power, stuck to his plan, had really nice consistent performance. Run power was really good, as you can see here. Pretty flat line, a few little peaks where he goes up and down a couple of little hills, around some corners, but for the most part it was a good flat performance. PB time as well, which is great to see. So very good effort. And Damon Clark was fourth overall, and another PB as well for Damon. So that was a couple of minutes, I believe. And again, as you can see with Damon, nice flat, consistent power the whole way, and gradually inclining in his heart rate as he went. So it's good to see that the training's paying off for both Scotty and Damon. Nice little tune-up for the system. So extremely good effort. Next thing we had was over in the Gold Coast was the sprint age group sprint triathlon world championships. So this was obviously the sprint distance, 750 meter swim, 40 kilometer bike, 20 kilometer bike. Sorry, would that be bad? 10 kilometer run. 5 kilometer run. Oh, we had a shocker. And draft legal. So fast, furious racing. A lot of fun. Excellent result for Maddie Clark, coming 9th in the 16 to 19 age group, and this was Maddie's first experience at a World Championships event. She's very young. She's only 16 years old. There were no 16-year-olds ahead of her. So, yeah, really, really exciting to see how she went there. She was 14th out of the water after getting bashed around a little bit, getting a bit pummeled in the start, but came back fighting hard, had a fantastic bike ride and a very strong run to finish up in 9th place. So really cool to see Maddie do well there. Good to see that result. Her parents were there. Her sister was there. It was awesome for the family to be involved with that. So really cool. Next one we had was Sam Daly in the 35 to 39 age group. Sam was 44th, and for myself, 21st in the 40 to 44 age group. So Sam and I were both in the last two waves to go off, so it had been a long few hours waiting around for the start before we went. And but it was a heap of fun. It was a nice hot day, and the wind got up a little bit as it went on, and the tide had gone out by the time we started. But it was still a lot of fun, and that's what everybody else in our age group was racing with. So it didn't affect it at all. But yeah, well done, guys. So standard try race. Something about our young girls showing us the way. In this one, Brodie Tokios was also 9th. So this was Brodie's also her first experience at the World Championships, and she's only done a couple of Olympic distance races. She's an endurance athlete through and through, so as the race went on, she got further and further up the field, and she just basically ran out of road. But yeah, it was great to see Brodie had such a good result. Her and her coach Anna Lorimer have worked really hard for this one, so well done, Brodie. Looking forward to seeing what's coming next from you, and Next thing we had was Mike Wright, 22nd in the 35 to 39 age group. I saw Mike a few times on the run. He was looking strong. He always looks strong running, and I know that he and his coach Mark Boasted have worked really well on Mike's performances there. So great to see a good one there as well, Mike. Sarah O'Grady, 40th in the 30 to 34 age group. Andy Walsh, 50th in the 25 to 29 age group. Both Andy and Sarah sort of taking a step back to the shorter distances after having done Ironman New Zealand. So it was nice for them to change things up a little bit, change the training, work a little bit more on speed and power. And I think having done this race is really going to help them for the coming long course season, which is obviously coming up soon. Terry Holbrook was 60th in the 40 to 44 age group. And for Terry, this was the last race of a very, very long season where she's raced Zofingen Duathlon, a couple of Ironman races, a few half Ironman races, including the 70.3 World Champs 2 weeks ago, multiple trips overseas to race. So, Terry's had one of those enormous seasons, so she's well deserving of a break. That was about it from us. I'll be back in a couple of weeks' time with another race results video with hopefully some more great performances from our athletes. Check back in a couple of days' time when I will upload a video that Andy Walsh and I did the day after his race, where I break down his power files from the World Tri Champs, and I think you'll find that's quite interesting if you're interested in power. It's really good to sort of see how we can analyse a performance quite clearly. You can really see how a performance has unfolded through the day. I don't know what I was trying to say there. Anyway, it'll come back to me. Right, yeah. So if you wanted to talk to us about any of our coaching services, either if you wanted to have one of our coaches, Anna Lorimer, Rebecca Clark, Mark Boasted, Simon Cochrane, or myself, help you to achieve your goals, then please get in touch through the website or through our Facebook page. If you're interested in our subscription pre-made plans, where you didn't necessarily want to have a coach, but you still wanted to have a training plan to work to, and you wanted to have that great little community feel that we've got with the Training Lab, please jump onto our website and check it out. If you have any questions, hit me up, and happy to answer. So until we see you next time, stay safe, and I will come back to you with more great results. Anyway, cheers.